think initially the factors that drew us to the Bank of Evansville were the people that made up the team that is the Bank of Evansville, that relationship. From a lending perspective, from the executive team on down to people who provide us the daily services, that community bank relationship is what drew us to the Bank of Evansville.
One of the things I like about Bank of Evansville is the friendliness. A lot of times as a teenager or a young adult, when you walk into a place that's not engineered towards young adults and teenagers, they treat you differently. Bank of Evansville doesn't. They treat me the same. They act like I'm supposed to be there.
I come in, I'm treated more as a friend than a client. My managers come in, they're treated every bit as well as I am. They all know the managers' names. The managers all know the staff at the bank, whether it's the front counter, Rita, or the people, the tellers.
I went to work for a statewide organization, and our accounts were in a bank in Indianapolis. And because I was so extremely pleased with the service, we opened our accounts there at the Bank of Evansville. And it's worked out really well for us because we can do online banking. My treasurer is in one location in the state, my board president is somewhere else, and so that way we have access to the accounts and what they can see and when they need to see it without them waiting for paper statements or backup from me.
Another thing I like about Bank of Evansville is that they're very helpful. They explain things in layman terms that I can understand. They make things easy for me, and they tell me what I should do with my money, and they handle it for me.
Everyone there is always so wonderful to work with. From the receptionist to the tellers to opening accounts.
You don't feel like you're talking to a banker. You're more talking to a friend, and you're presenting what you're trying to do, and it's more of a second opinion almost, and is what it feels like in any event.
In talking to other people in the community, as we often do at Woodward Commercial Realty about the financial industry, we often recommend people to consider the Bank of Evansville because of its position in the community and its approach to banking as a true community bank.
I actually did suggest the Bank of Evansville to one of my friends recently, a girlfriend actually. And I told her to go to Bank of Evansville because they had the free and fair checking, 2.5% interest. It's the best you can get. It's better than a CD. So she set one up a couple weeks ago.
What keeps us at the Bank of Evansville, number one, is a relationship that we have with so many members of the Bank of Evansville team and its position in the community as a true community bank.
My 17-year-old has always been a very good saver. Of course, she wants to put her money in the bank and use my money, of course. But we recently changed both of my kids' accounts over to the Bank of Evansville, and we went through the drive-thru the other day when she was out of school, and it was Customer Appreciation Day. So we got a flower, and then we got candy, and she was, she was like, I love this bank. Flowers and candy and good interest rates on my account.
With the uncertainty of today's financial industry, it is so important to have the community bank relationship to deal with from a business perspective, and the Bank of Evansville definitely brings that to the table.
It's just a nice place to be, so.
Well, it's easy to say those answers because that's how we feel.
They treat you fairly. I mean, you go to restaurants and I get treated like I shouldn't be there. They treat me like I should be there. I love that.
Whoever I see, they're always just real friendly, and it's more of a friendship deal than it is a banker-client relationship, I think.
I think it's the only place to bank for me and my family and my business, so always happy to refer people.